Have you ever been convicted of a crime?
Yes.
What was the crime of which you were convicted?
Two counts. One, soliciting prostitution and procuring a minor for prostitution.
Did you in fact commit those acts?
I'm going to invoke my Fifth Amendment right.
How many times have you solicited a minor for prostitution?
Same answer.
How many times have you solicited a minor for prostitution in the state of Florida?
Same answer.
Have you ever solicited a minor for prostitution in the Virgin Islands?
Same answer.
That is, you are invoking your Fifth Amendment.
Yes,
right?
Yes, Mr. Squirrel.
Have you ever solicited for prostitution in New York?
Same answer.
Have you ever solicited for prostitution in New Mexico?
Same answer.
Have you ever solicited for prostitution in Paris?
Same answer.
Have you ever solicited a minor for prostitution anywhere at any time?
I'm going to assert my right.
Let's take another break. We're going to go through everything. So you are terminating the deposition at this time?
As many of you know, what I do for a living is I help people heal their trauma. And today I'm making a video about what's happening with the Jeffrey Epstein and Giselle Maxwell and the cover-up that is happening, and it really pisses me off.
The victim into the police station, a detective conducted an interview immediately upon that victim's report to us, which we found very credible. We launched an investigation. The very first victim was about 14 years old at that time.
I was really good in school. I had a lot of friends. In cheerleading, I got the Spirit Award. Just a normal teenage girl. One day, this girl wrote me a note in class that said, "Do you want to make some extra money?" He laid down on his stomach. He said, "Okay, there's some lotions over there if you wanted to start massaging my feet and my legs." He flipped over and he was talking to me about the way that I looked. He was telling me how beautiful I was. I never thought I was the pretty girl in high school. I had braces, and for somebody to be pointing the spotlight at me, it was like, okay, he's giving me compliments. I never thought of myself that way. And then he kind of was like grabbing my hip and kind of like maneuvering it so that he could look at me. He was telling me to take off my shirt and pants. He's like, you can get down into your underwear. You know, you start thinking, okay, so if I try to leave or be like, no, we're not gonna do this, you know, how would you leave? Like, is there a gun hidden somewhere like he was gonna pull out? Before Epstein, it was like this flower. A flower that was like opening up. And afterwards, it was like somebody just picked up that flower, plucked it from its roots, and stomped on it and smashed it.
14 years old. I'm a virgin. It just went on like that for a couple of minutes, and he finished. And there was money sitting there. He told me to go ahead and pick up the money. So I just got dressed and I walked out and left. I was so embarrassed. I didn't know how to say, like, no, I don't want to do that.
Down, talk to me. You're not in any trouble whatsoever.
Okay.
I just want to put that out there right now. How did you meet Mr. Epstein?
Through friends. Like 2 years ago or so.
About 2 years ago?
Yeah.
When you first met him?
Yeah.
You were 17 then?
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you were told you would have to do?
Give him a massage.
Okay. During the massage, did he ask you to remove your pants or?
Yes.
Every victim told essentially the same story. They thought that they would give him a massage. No victims. One victim would tell us about others. Those others would tell us about others, and it began to multiply geometrically.
Okay, first of all, I know this is hard on you, okay? Just take a deep breath.
I'm trying. It's just, I was unaware that I was going to be alone with him for that 10 minutes, and I thought I was going to die.
Those are just some of the disturbing clips from the documentary, and we can't let this go. We can't let the perpetrators get away with this. The only person that got charged and is doing time is Giselle Maxwell, a female. And the only other male that got charged for it is Jeffrey Epstein, and he's dead. And we don't know if it was a suicide or was he killed. That is up for debate. But there's all kinds of people that went over on Jeff Epstein's plane and to his island where there was lots of these young girls. Donald Trump, Bill Clinton, and a whole list of others. I'm not saying they did anything wrong, but everything needs to be investigated. There is tons of women who were abused when they were teenagers. Who are the perpetrators? Justice needs to happen. These survivors need to be heard, need to be listened if they want to share their story. Justice needs to happen. And healing for all of them.